I call it the tip of the iceberg because there's so many things to learn. There is a plethora of knowledge that we need to explore. I hope my video will stimulate you to learn more. After all, we should not stagnate ourselves. We need to listen to people's experiences. We need to read more books or articles that will help us become better educators or better teachers. I hope you like my video. Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Raquel. I'm currently employed as a teacher here in Mozambique. And I'm also presently enrolled at Brigham Young University, Idaho online program. I'm learning TESOL. And I'd like to share with you one of the approaches that I've learned, which is the natural approach. The natural approach method was developed by Tracy Terrell and Stephen Krashen. It is based on the language acquisition theory of Krashen. This method is for beginners, learning based on observation and interpretation. In the natural approach method, a learner is immersed in an environment wherein he can acquire a specific language through listening and observing. It's like being immersed in an environment wherein when all people are speaking that specific language, there is a big tendency that you acquire it. I remember my friend who lived here in Mozambique for quite a while. He has a son, a 5-year-old son. When they were staying here, they use Portuguese and English as their medium of communication or language. And then they went to Philippines. When they went there and I had this video call with them, I realized and I noticed actually that the child is now comfortable with the Filipino language, considering that his cousins or his immediate circle of people or circle of friends are speaking Tagalog. So he was able to acquire that Filipino language. I also remember my niece, when she came here in Mozambique, she can speak English, but she's more fluent in Tagalog or Filipino language. But after a few months, we realized that she's becoming comfortable using the English language, considering that her circle of friends or people who are in proximity with her are speaking English language. And now she's also acquiring Portuguese language because all of his friends are speaking English or Portuguese. So that's the natural approach method. You acquire a specific language through observation, through immersion, and through listening. Another example that I can share with you under natural approach method is my friend in the Philippines, wherein in their house they speak Pangasinan and Tagalog. However, even these are the languages that they use as their medium of communication or language of communication. Their nephew, who is enrolled in a school wherein it is being imposed to speak English, the child can comfortably speak in English. So if you can see, the child acquires another language because he is immersed or he is in that environment where people around him speaks in English, or not only English, a specific language. So that is the natural approach method. Points of natural approach. Number 1, lots of comprehensible input. Learners are bombarded with lots of speaking from the teacher, which is the first step of natural approach. Number 2, natural approach believes in the silent period. Students do not need to speak for hours. Students listen or do other things such as TPR activities. TPR, or total physical response, is learning through doing. Number 3, it is an approach for beginners based on observation and interpretation.
Number 4, it is not based on grammar but on communication. Number 5, it emphasizes comprehensible and meaningful practice activities rather than production of grammatically perfect sentences. Recommendation for the English class. Number 1, there should be a lot of comprehensible input. Number 2, whatever helps comprehension is important. Visual aids are useful. Number 3, the focus in the classroom should be on listening and reading. Speaking should be allowed to emerge. Number 4, in order to lower the affective filter, students' work should focus on effective communication rather than on form. Activities, question and answer, dialogue, simple interviews, role plays, and games.